and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you missed any of my last videos, I did decorate for fall. So if you're needing to get motivated or inspired, definitely check that video out. But since my pumpkins are out, I have my blinds open because it's actually cooling off a little bit here in Oklahoma. I wanted to do like a fall cleaning motivation. I have my candle lit, so it smells amazing in here, but I have a lot to get done. Our kitchen's a mess. I've got laundry. I've just got stuff that has to get done. And typically for me, this is kind of late in the day. I normally do a lot of this early and it's almost 2 o'clock here, but it's got to get done. So if you're ready, let's get going. If you're new here, go ahead and click the red subscribe button down below and let's get started. Today we're going to be starting off in my kitchen. I just do not like when my sink starts to get full. I feel like it's even harder when you just have like one sink. I don't have it divided into two. When you have two sinks, you can like throw all your dirty dishes into one of them and still have a clean side, but not when it's just like one, it's like the farmhouse style sink. So I love having this sink and it definitely keeps my house cleaner just so we have a spot to like wash our hands and to get water and do stuff like that. A rule I have for myself that really helps keep my kitchen clean is if it doesn't fit in the dishwasher and I'm running the dishwasher, I hand wash whatever's left in the sink. Otherwise, your sink is going to start to fill up. As soon as you unload the dishwasher's already full from the next load, and I don't like dirty dishes just sitting out all day. Once again, I just have this big open sink. So I've learned if I'll just hand wash what's left, then the kitchen stays cleaner, and then when I unload the dishwasher, it's not completely full at that point. So I feel like that's just really helped me and helped keep the dishes going and it not just being like a disaster. After I load the dishwasher and I have it started and running, and after I've cleaned and hand washed all the dishes, I like to go ahead and clean out my sink. I just scrub it with like a dish soap, and then I like to spray it with a glass cleaner and dry it out. It's just like this extra little touch. It's kind of like when you do the toilet paper stamp in your bathroom. It's just a little extra. It's nice to do this before company comes over because it makes your kitchen look really clean. So if you haven't tried this little tip yet, definitely try it out next time you're cleaning your kitchen. I totally have a love-hate relationship with that little platter that I keep my soap and sponge on. You guys love it. Anytime I show it in a video, everyone wants to know where it's from. I got it as a gift years ago in like a 3-tier serving set. But there's something about it, it just collects water, so I feel like I'm constantly cleaning it. So you'll see some seasons I have it out, and then others I put it away. I never know what to do with it. As soon as I put it away, then I see a video or a photo and I'm like, no, I love the way it looks. So you'll have to let me know. Do you have like a tray out with your soaps on it, and do you like it? Two areas that get wiped down pretty darn often in my house is the kitchen island, just because the sink is in it, so I feel like it splatters water. I feel like we have really good water pressure out here too, so it's always just like shooting and spraying everywhere. And then our coffee table. We like to sit here a lot, we snack, we eat. I mean, we use our dining room table as well, but I feel like I live with a house of snackers. Like Chase likes to snack and Savannah likes to snack, so I feel like there's crumbs on there. So I always just like to wipe that down anytime I have like a clean rag out. The living room is now clean, the kitchen, the dishwasher's running, the counters are wiped down, so that's all looking good. It smells great because the candle. George is watching me, but now it's time to head into the laundry room. This space always just is the worst. There's always dirty laundry in here, there's always clean laundry in here, and there's always stuff on here that I have to take to places, either return or we borrowed it from somebody, just something. There's always something in here, so we'll be working on this space. But first, before we finish tackling that laundry room and the rest of the house, I do want to thank ThredUp for sponsoring this part of today's video, and I do have an amazing promo code for you guys, so definitely hang tight. But first, I'm going to throw on a few looks, and I think they're all legging looks. So if you want to see how to be casual in leggings or dress it up a little bit, I'm going to show you 2 different ways to style them. Okay, so here is outfit look number 1. This is a little bit dressier. Now, could you make it even dressier? Yes, but this is kind of just how I live my life. Like, I rarely need something dressier than this, and if I do, I can put on like a different type of legging. But for more of that athleisure look, I love to throw it on with just like a white cami and then a cute little cardigan. This one buttons up, and then just with a cute little like trendy sneaker. So the first piece, we're gonna just talk about my white like cami. I paid $5.99. $5.99. It was originally $60, so they're saying it was 90% off. So that is a still $6. Where can you find a white cami for $6? Next I want to talk about is like my cardigan, and the brand was Brave Soul if you're looking, and I got it for $28.99, but its estimated retail was $64, so I got it 59% off, and guys, I love it. If I saw this in a store, I would grab it. So I have about 8 pair of leggings in my closet right now. They're all from ThredUp, and they're either Zella or Lulu's. The price I paid was $16.99, but the estimated retail was $32, so I got them 56% off. Now we're looking at outfit number 2, and all I did was change my top and my shoes. So I'm gonna stand back so you can see me. Same leggings. I even have the cami on still because this has slits. That way if I move or put my arms up, I don't have to worry about like anything showing. So this top is from American Eagle. I paid $23.99, but its estimated retail value was $48, so I saved about 56%. Okay, we're gonna talk about one more outfit just because I can't out myself and I feel like I'm on a roll and I want to share these tips with you just real quickly. This top I actually got, it's Eddie Bauer. I paid $19.99. It was originally estimated retail was $53, so I got it 68% off. But with this look, you can go both ways. So if you want to do like a ponytail on top of your hair, no makeup or hat, and just wear like your tennis shoe, you totally can. If you want to do like me and like wear makeup and your hair down, you can throw on more of your dressy tennis shoe and dress it up. So that's why I love wearing all black. It's very slimming, it's very easy, and you can dress it up or down. So as you guys can tell, I love shopping ThredUp. It even comes in the cutest packaging. It's like little teal polka dots, and I love it. You could even send it to somebody because the way they wrap it, it comes in just like when I order from a boutique. So you will love it. It's like a gift to yourself, plus you're saving money. And you guys can use the code VACUUM35 to get an extra 35% off your first order. So you're already saving like 50% and 60% and all those crazy numbers. You're gonna get an additional 35% off your first order. So stock up, look for your kids, look for yourself, and use that code VACUUM35. I'm gonna have the link down below in my description box, so definitely check that out. And thanks again to ThredUp for sponsoring this part of today's video. I feel like I clean our laundry room or mud room, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I clean it all the time and then I walk back in and it's dirty again. It's just like our catch-all because this is where we like go out to the garage where we keep stuff stored. This is where we go out to our car. This is where we come inside. So anything that needs to like leave our house or go to somebody, I put it in here on the bench. So I'm so thankful to have that bench because it gets used all the time. But since it's here in my laundry room with all like the dirty laundry sitting out, I feel like there's just always something going on in this space. This space is loud because the washer and dryer are on, but it's so much cleaner. It didn't even take that long to do. I thought it was going to take longer. I'll put the laundry away tonight. I always do that right before bed for some reason. And then in our closet, I put all of our clothes away. I had shoes on the floor. This space all looks good. Just a little tip. I bought these hooks off Amazon. I'll link them down below, but they are so good to hang anytime you get new pieces. Like anytime I buy something new or my ThredUp order comes in, I hang it all right here. Otherwise, if I put it within my clothes, I forget I have it because it's new and I haven't worn it. So I'll stick it here the first time, second time, maybe even the third time until I get used to that piece. But then I can check right here and just know those are all my new pieces to add in with everything else I'm wearing.
Let's play this out like it's forever, ever, ever, yeah. You and me together, yeah. There ain't nothing better, yeah. Let's hold this like it's now or never, ever, ever, yeah. You and me are tethered like forever, ever, ever, yeah. I can see it with my eyes closed. I can feel you near in the next room over when you're not here. My fire when it gets cold. Atmosphere burning up when you come close. I hope you never disappear.
Now it is time to tackle this space. Savannah had a sleepover in here and then has stayed in here a few other nights. So I'm just gonna take all the bedding off and get everything clean and then get it put back on. Plus there's like napkins. I'm sure there's snacks all throughout this bed because they stayed up all night. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this room back to guest bedroom material.
Stars go quitting and even then I'm with you. When things go dark, I'll be where you are. We can make it if you want to. Let's play this out like it's forever.
I've really enjoyed having solid white bedding in my house. Right now, every room has solid white bedding. Our master, Savannah's bedroom, and our guest bedroom. And I feel like if it gets dirty, it's not a big deal because I can just bleach it. And with most things, you can't do that. So for us, it's just been super nice, especially since Savannah sleeps in her bedroom and in this bedroom a lot with sleepovers, and there's girls in here snacking and eating. It doesn't matter if like Cheetos get on the bed or whatever it is. If it's like a stain, all I have to do is bleach it and we're like back fresh white sheets again.
I feel you near in the next room over when you're not here. My fire.
White bedding is just very classic too, and if you're a person that likes to redecorate a lot, I don't know anybody like that, or gets the itch to switch, it's just something easy to do. Savannah loves changing up her space, and we went through a million comforters before I was like, okay, we're just gonna get a white one, and then you can buy any pillows, any throws, and we can just change it up that way, and it has been so nice. So if you have somebody like that in your household, maybe you're married to somebody like that, maybe it's you, maybe it's your children, and they love change and they haven't figured out their style, so you're constantly rebuying bedding, consider just getting a white, and then you can decorate around that, and the things around it are just a lot cheaper to replace or buy or DIY or however you need to do it on your budget.
So complicated, not like it was before. At the edge, you back for more. I've been waiting here before. It is not the first time. Thinking that you'll come around. I've been waiting here before.
We are looking so much better now than we were before. Obviously, I gotta get the bedding washed and clean and put back on here, but I love making the bed while that's happening. I even do it in our bedroom most of the time when I'm washing sheets, because the one time my bed's not made, that's when someone comes over and like has to go through our house and they see it. But I like it more so in a guest bedroom because I'm not in a major hurry to get the sheets back on. Obviously, I want to have them clean, so if someone needs to come here last minute, I don't have a ton to do. But if it takes me a few days to get the laundry done and all of it back on the bed, until then the room's put together, so we're not in like complete chaos until that time happens. It just buys me a little bit of time. So you guys will have to let me know down below in the comment section. Do you guys make the bed while you're washing your bedding? Let me know. It's finally starting to cool off some here, and it has been so nice because I feel like I've been living in a cave, and we've just kept all of our blinds and curtains shut just to keep it super dark. And we've had these nice like fall-like days, not every day, but we do get them. And on this particular day when I was filming, it was actually cool enough I got to like open up our bamboo shades, and it was just so nice to get some like sunlight into your room. So if you haven't done that lately, especially just with all the hot temperatures and lack of rain, I know it's affecting a lot of us. As soon as you get that fall day, open up those windows, dust them. Mine were so dusty, I did it. You didn't see me, it was off camera. I just did it out of habit, but it was just so nice to get some like sunlight into the house. Okay, by a show of hands, let me know down below in the comments section how many of you have been here since we were in our last house and Tiger was always attacking my vacuum. He used to get so much attention from you guys. I feel like he doesn't do it as often now, but he is getting older, but it just brought back so many memories when he was doing it here during the scene. And while we're on the subject of Tiger, I've been getting so many comments and messages. He is okay. You guys will see occasionally he has like a slight curve to him. We've taken him to the vet and he is a-okay. He is not in any pain. It's kind of like a vertigo thing, but he is 110% okay. He's just getting a little bit older, so thank you so much for checking on him. I'll definitely keep you guys updated if he ever is really sick, but he's just a little curved, but when we go on walks, he straightens out just fine, so sometimes I think he just does it for attention. So I had planned to do like a full makeover here in my office, but between adding the new curtains and the tree and just like flipping out a few things and then adding the mirror above my futon that used to be above the fireplace, I'm actually really happy with it. So if you have like a big makeover planned, try just tweaking it with a few pieces you have in your house first, because you may not need to spend all that money. But I also need to add a disclaimer just in case next week you have a video that pops up that says full office makeover, no promises. This room looks good. I'll probably vacuum in here. I forgot to do it when I had the vacuum out. The boys are just chillaxing right there. Dining room, kitchen, living room's picked up, minus my tripods over there. And then on this side of the house, I picked up Savannah's bathroom and got it restocked with toilet paper. This room's looking good. her room's shut, but she always keeps it clean. I wiped down like Chase's office. It was just super dusty. Obviously it's like decluttered and clean, but it does get pretty dusty. I will say the laundry room has taken a hit again since I added the bedding, but it's way better than how it started off. And then over here, I still have to put laundry away. But other than that, I feel like we're doing really good. We are making lots of progress. Now that is some dirt in there, and it was clean when I started. Isn't it crazy how much vacuums pick up? Like, you think your carpets and rugs are clean, but they are not. So can you guys take a guess of what color my household wears the most? I will say this is just my laundry and Chase's. Savannah's is a little more colorful, but I think it's so funny every time I'm doing laundry. Even if I decide to split it up, I literally have a black and a white. That's it. We never have much color in our laundry.
So pick me up when you're done working. You know that I wanna see.
Another little cleaning tip is I never go to bed with clean clothes in a basket somewhere. So don't put them on your bed if you're not going to fold it. Don't leave them in a basket somewhere. Like, you're going to feel so much better when you wake up and you don't have a ton of chores to do. So definitely just push through and get it done, and you'll be thankful later when you don't have to do it when you first wake up or when you do more loads and it's just like growing and growing and growing into a big laundry mountain.
When the lights go out, it's you, babe. Every time I'm down, it's you, babe. Every night in my sleep, I'm saying your name. You know, for me, it's always gonna be you, babe. It's you, babe. It's
Next up, I'm gonna work on my floors. I feel like if you're gonna take the time to clean your kitchen and your bedrooms and sheets and laundry and all of the above, take time to clean your floors. I know it's exhausting. So if you can get something like this that's a 2-for-1, like I'm vacuuming and mopping at the same time, it really does speed up the process. And there's just something nice about having clean floors. Your house smells cleaner, it looks cleaner. Even if it's not clean and you look down and have clean floors, it just feels so much cleaner. So definitely do not miss that step.
Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
I think the second dirtiest place in my house is underneath my bar stools. I can vacuum here every single day, and it's like a mini tornado down here, and it just sucks up any dust, any fur from George that's not supposed to shed. He doesn't shed a lot, but I find a lot of fur down there, crumbs, all of that stuff. I feel like I can literally clean under the bar stools every single day. Let me know if it's just my household or if it's the same at yours.
Still holding back.
I don't know what made me think of this, but I used to nanny for a couple when I lived in Oklahoma City, and they had this really nice house and they were the sweetest people. But anyways, they had this really cool feature that underneath their cabinets you could slide something over and it sucked out all of the stuff you would sweep up. So I could sweep up like all the kids' crumbs from lunch, and then I'd kick it with my foot and it would suck out all the crumbs, and it like took it out to the trash. Has anybody else heard of that? I think that's so cool. I've never seen it anywhere else, but things like this, I wish I had one of those suckers like underneath my island where my bar stools were, so I could just sweep it and then brush it into that, and it just went wherever it went. I never knew where it went, but I think they said the trash can.
Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
Okay guys, it is officially 4:28 now. I think I started right around 2. Disclaimer, I did have to pause and take my daughter to dance, so that was probably about 30 minutes. And I have to move my camera like 20 billion times, and you don't have to. So I know how much I was able to get done, so hopefully you can get a ton done as well. So thank you so much for watching and just making it to the end of this video. It really does help me out more than you know. And thanks again to ThredUp for sponsoring today's video. I love our sponsors here because it provides you guys free content. They pay for it, so you get to watch and learn for free, and I just love that. That's what I love about YouTube. So use our link down below and use the code vacuum35 to take an additional 35% off your first order. It's a great deal. It's a great deal without it, much less if you get to use that coupon. So definitely check them out. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
So you gotta smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make